What's up, Photoshop lovers? Welcome back. Another day, another tutorial. Today I will show you how to create this phenomenal design. Are you ready? Step number 1. Let's create the background. We are not going to use an downloaded image as background, and we are going to create our own one. Press and make selection of your layer. Go to Effects and click on Gradient Overlay. In Gradient, blend mode should be normal, opacity should be 100%, and in Gradient, you can choose anything that you like, basics, blues, purple, or anything else. But today I will use this one, and I will show you how to create it. For this gradient, you need two colors. The first one should be 182 in hue, 100% in saturation, and 100% in brightness. If you want the code, it's right here. The second color should be 299 in hue, 100% in saturation, and 100% in brightness. And if you want the code, it is here. The style should be linear, the angle should be minus 45 degrees, and scale should be 100%, and press on OK. Now, you need to do something else before going to the next step. Right-click on your background and convert it into a smart object. Step number 2, let's create a text. We need to create a text in this tutorial. For that, come here and click on this icon. Horizontal type tool. Press on your screen and write something. Now we need to change the position of our text and increase the size. When your text is selected, press Ctrl and T together. Change the position into the middle of the screen and click on corner icon. Hold Alt key on your keyboard and increase the size. Now we need to apply some effect on our text. Double-click on a free space of your layer. Enable the stroke. We are going to create two strokes in this tutorial. The first one should be smaller. For the first one, you can choose 6 pixels in size. Position should be outside, and blend mode should be normal. Opacity should be 100%, and fill type is color. You can choose the color, but I recommend you to choose two different colors. I will choose the black color for the first one. Now you need to create a duplicate. When your layer is selected, press Ctrl and J on your keyboard. In the main layer, go to a stroke and increase the size. 13 pixels is okay. Now change the color. The second one should be in white. Now, the duplicated layer. Double-click on the free space of your layer. In blending option, decrease the fill opacity to 0%. And don't change anything in a stroke. Now you need to create a new layer. Click on this icon and create a new layer. Now, select the new layer and duplicated text. Right-click on them and click on Merge Layers. Now you need to make the black area disappear. Hold Ctrl on your keyboard and click in Thumbnail. Open the background folder and select your background. Now press Ctrl and J together. Now you've just created a Lisa from the background. Click and drag it right here and delete the black one. Now the stroke has some distance from your text. Step number 3. It's time for our model. The image that we will use in this tutorial is this picture. But we need to do some preparation before importing it into our project. Click on it, go to Select, and press on Subject. Wait for process to get done. Process is completed. Now come here and click on this icon and the background is removed. I know it's not very precise, but it will do. Before going into the project, we need something else, something like this, a vector of melting liquid. Well, at first we need to do some preparation before importing it into the project. Make the layer selected, go into select menu and press on color range. Make a sample of white color, increase the fuzziness to the maximum and press OK. Now, press delete key on your keyboard and get rid of the all white pixels. Now it's ready. Welcome back to the project. I've just imported our images. The first one, our figure, and the second were the melting liquid. Now let's get back to the work. Change the position of the figure in here and zoom in for a better control and increase the size. It's perfect. Now you need to change the position of melting liquid. Press Ctrl T together and decrease the size. This one is okay. Now, you need to get rid of the parts of liquid that they are not in figure. At first, press Ctrl and click on thumbnail of your figure. After that, go to select menu and click on inverse. Now, make a selection of a liquid layer, enable the eraser, and get rid of whole parts that are not in the figure, and press Ctrl and D together. After that, you need to make a duplicate based on your liquid vector from the model. Press Ctrl on your keyboard and click on thumbnail of the liquid. After that, when the figure layer is selected, press Ctrl and J together. Now you can delete the black liquid. And this one is the result. We need to get rid of the parts that they are beneath our liquid vector. Press and hold the Ctrl on your keyboard and click on thumbnail of the melting layer. After that, go into the select and click on inverse. When the figure layer is selected, erase the whole area and now press Ctrl D and the figure is ready. Step number 4. Let's disappear the unwanted parts. Make a selection of these two layers, right-click on one of them and convert it into a smart object. After that, press on this icon and create a new layer mask. Now, you can zoom in for a better control. Open the text group, press and hold Ctrl on your keyboard, click on the thumbnail, and go into the new layer mask. Enable the brush and make sure your foreground and background color is set to black and white. Now get rid of these parts. After that, press Ctrl and D together. Now, press Ctrl and hold it one more time and click on thumbnail of your text. In the new layer mask, get rid of these parts. Now we need to do something else. Make a duplicate from the text layer. Press Ctrl and J together. Create a new layer and after that go into the duplicate layer. In blending option, decrease the fill opacity to 0% and make a selection of the new layer and the duplicated one. Right click on one of them and click on merge layers. Now press and hold Ctrl and click on thumbnail of this one. Go into the layer mask and get rid of these parts. Congratulations, the tutorial is done. Congratulations, you've just learned a new technique in Photoshop. I know you want to see the final result. Please, at first, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and tell me your opinion in comments. And please, tell me who's your favorite singer. See you in the next tutorial.